So let us start with the main basics of chemistry. Like we can say these are nothing but ABC. This what is the language of chemistry, who introduced, like we are not going to them any other scientist or any other thing. What is the main motto of chemistry? Okay, at present chemistry plays a major role. Am I right, children? This pandemic situation, there is a preparation and working going on, or the research is going on about the what? Vaccine. Okay.
Vaccine of coronavirus.
Yes, COVID-19. Okay, children. So this chemistry plays a major role. Okay, there is no end for this. Okay. So how we are talking, how we are communicating? We are communicating with the help of all this only 26 alphabets. Alright, how many alphabets are there? A to Z, there are 26 alphabets. How the words are formed? Okay, how the words are, the sentence is framed, this communication is going on, how you are, like what I want to convey, how you are accepting it, how you are understanding my concept, all this because of communication. Because it's a language. Okay, the same way chemistry is also having some language. Let us see the introduction. Okay, what is the main concept of this? Is nothing but ABC of chemistry. Main basics concept. If you are thorough with the main basics of this concept, it is very much helpful to your higher studies, and you will feel that chemistry is, otherwise so many children will say that chemistry is very tough subject. Because all these children, why? Because lack of main basics of chemistry, so they'll feel that it is very much. Okay, so ABC of chemistry we are going to learn in this session. Understood, children? Understood? Okay, so what is the main introduction of it? Chemistry is a branch of science which deals with the study of the composition of matter and the chemical changes involved in it. Okay, if we consider all A to Z alphabets, all this A to Z alphabet, if they are quiet, they are not interacting with, or simply they are not forming any words, is there any communication? Is there any communication? No. So there is no communication if these words doesn't form words or doesn't form sentences. Understood? At the same way, there are the chemistry also. Chemistry means every day research is going on. A particular, like so many things nowadays, especially due to this pandemic situation, so many are becoming ill, sick due to effect of this, of this COVID-19. So there are so many, obviously, for the cure, they have initiated to give the drugs. Okay, medicine. Now at present, they are thoroughly working on this pandemic situation to put an end, trying to introduce vaccine. How this vaccine, on what they are going on or researching. So they are preparing, or they are going with a combination of different drugs, compounds, chemicals. They are trying to work with chemicals to frame a particular vaccine. It's nothing but a chemistry research work. Okay, research work is going on. Okay, so this mainly, there are millions, thousands, lakhs. Okay, so these many kinds of drugs are present at present. But to find one particular vaccine, it is taking so much of months of time. Why? Because till the research is going on, it's mainly based on chemistry. So they keep on saying,
is also going on now.
Dear Arya?
Even experiments and trials are going on now.
Experiments are nothing but research. Am I right? Experiments are nothing but research. They are trying on different drugs. Trial and error methods are going on. What are they? Definitely, when a pharma company is releasing one particular vaccine or one particular drug, there should be a trial and error method. Trial and error methods. Okay, this trial and error methods are nothing but they're initiating, they're doing research on particular drug and they're doing the trials on any other organism. Okay, so if there are any errors, they rectify the errors and then only they can release from one pharma company. Understood? So the same way, nowadays chemistry is all over the world universe. Okay, there is no end for this. So chemistry is a branch of science which deals with the study of the composition of matter. Composition of matter. What do you mean by composition of matter? Everything around us. Air. Air is a composition of different gases. Okay, so here we are going to learn the symbols of elements. How the elements are combining. How they are forming into different gases. Different compositions. The rice what we are eating. Okay, rice or roti, whatever you are eating, the carbohydrates also its composition. Chemical composition. Understood, children? Okay, the changes by using different chemicals. Okay, with this 118 elements only, with this like alphabets A to Z like 26. With this 26 only, how the words and sentences are framed. At the same way, from this 118 elements only. Okay, with this 118 elements only, these many kinds of chemicals are obtained. They found by this 118 from this 118 elements. Understood, children? So
Yes.
now we are going to learn about all the like how many elements. In our standard, it is required to learn up to 31 to 30 elements or more than that. But if you are willing to learn more than that, I'm ready to help you all to learn more elements. Okay. Before to learn about the elements, okay, what do you mean by the language of chemistry? What do you mean by language of chemistry?
Ma'am, are symbols a type of language of chemistry?
Yes, symbols are nothing but how we are talking. We are talking with the letters. Letters combine to form words. Words combine to frame sentences. At the same way, chemistry language is mainly depends upon the elements, symbols, and formulae. Understood, children? Chemistry has its own technical terms. Second one, chemical reactions are expressed in terms of chemical equations. All chemical substance expressed in symbols and formulae which forms the language of chemistry. Example, sodium, calcium carbonate. Okay, so chemistry mainly deals with the technical terms. Okay, chemistry terminology we can't use in biology. Biology terminology we can't use in chemistry. That means each and every subject is having its own language.
Ma'am, we kind of can, ma'am.
Huh? Clear?
Ma'am, sometimes we can use like chemistry terminology in biology, and then sometimes we can.
Sometimes. I'm not saying we can't or we are only restricted to this language.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, there are terms which are used in chemistry. So these terms can also be used because all these are nothing but branches of science. They belong to one family. Understood or not? But here we are talking about the chemistry, biology, technical terms, action of reactors in the form of equations. Okay, all chemical substance expressed in symbols, formulas, how it is by using the symbols and formulas, by using the words, how we are framing this. At the same, the and formulas, here we are framing the equation. chemical reactions. We are representing the chemical reactions in the form of chemical equations. Understood or not? Okay. So the examples we can give for the sodium Na. Na is the symbol of sodium. Calcium Ca. Ca is the symbol of